Today we're going up against the. It's your favorite video or comment. But yeah, man, we're going up against the Toronto. One more game and then we in the playoffs, and then I'll probably play that one playoff game. But if we lose in the first round, bro, bro, I have to accept it. Hopefully I get this brand new phone that be trying to on. I gotta figure out what phone number it is.
Eastern Conference rival, the Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Hillo and Steve Kerr. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Hey guys, take a look here at Kyle Lowry. What will we see from him?
Lowry is a feisty, quick, strong point guard, Kevin, and he's a very aggressive defender. Gets a lot of steals, and then offensively, I love the way he's developed his long-range shot. That's something he couldn't do well when he first entered the league, but now he's a big-time three-point shooter.
And he's also a pretty good defender who really presses up and gets into people. He creates steals and forces turnovers, and that to me is part of what makes him special, utilizing that quickness and strength to disrupt things defensively.
Raptors make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. Right now, they're way down in the standings, just 12th place in the conference.
Well, this is the last matchup between these two teams all season long, and this club holds a 2-1 advantage in the season series. They'd like to make it 3-1 here today.
But you know what? These season series are kind of a season within a season, and players and teams take them pretty seriously. They're in position. All they have to do is take care of business here tonight, and they'll get the season series win.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame.
How did he make that? He just floated it up.
Working perfectly together, one setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Well, you take a look at DeMar DeRozan out of UFC, just signed a really big contract recently, and I love his size and athleticism at the two-guard position. And he came into the league as a guy who could finish inside, and despite the criticism he's received, I think he's really grown as a consistent shooter as well. This is a tough matchup for just about every other two-guard in the league.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Sanders.
Yes.
The offensive rebound, Hansbrough. And he
would go for a foul.
Now for him.
Yeah,
he would go for a foul.
Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And going into last season, DeMar DeRozan receiving a 4-year, $42 million contract extension.
Big money for a player who so far has shown himself to be a solid starter in the NBA, but obviously great potential, or the Raptors wouldn't have paid him. Still very young, can really run and jump. If he can improve that jump shot, he has a chance to be a star.
He hits both from the stripe.
Tyler Hansbrough, a physical player, came out of North Carolina, known by his Pacer teammates as Gooch. Is really good at drawing fouls in bunches, even in limited playing time.
And the basket good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Milwaukee on D. 4-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch.
He missed. Why did he missed? Let's go.
You want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Harris with it. Lowry picks him up. Sanders dishes to Ilyasova. That's good. Ilyasova's got 8 points. For Hansbrough, a low career field goal percentage for a big man, but his free throws help make up for that in a way.
Yeah, he's a guy who's just going to put his head down and try to create contact, get to the line, find some garbage points around the basket, but he's an energy guy, someone you love having coming off the bench because of the spark he can provide when he enters the game. And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Here's Gay. Lays it up and
couldn't stop him.
Gay's got his first points in this one.
Couldn't stop him. That's all right.
We're
doing good, though. We're doing good.
Hard to defend against.
Harris kicks him up.
And one. Oh, he shot it too high.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Lowry.
Oh, he just crossed me
Off
up.
a 12-point game his last
Uh-oh.
outing. He feeds it to Hansbrough. Gay gets a screen from Hansbrough.
That's all.
Now defended by
Let's go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean,
Let's
it's
start
not
over.
an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like
Let's
that.
go.
Good job.
Mayo.
And it's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Lowry with the ball. Picked up
That's
by
off.
Harris.
You tried to get a foul. You tried to get a foul.
Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Pistons in
Come on,
Detroit.
That game really got out of control for them.
There you go.
And, you know, the lead
let's
got
go.
big. It seemed like they just mailed it in. That was the disappointing part.
Uh-oh, he just crossed me up. Okay, he just passed it back. No, you ain't gonna cross me up no more. You ain't gonna cross me up no more.
Now here is Lowry, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. There's 1:54 left in the first. Harris kicks to Minnesota.
Dang.
This is the 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lack of.
I'm gonna just make the next shot.
Yeah,
It's stolen by Hansbrough. Hansbrough inside, and he gets it to go. Hansbrough's got 6 points.
I'll tell you what, most players
Shoot out,
solid right off the bat.
into the paint, either with the pass or with penetration.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
You can expect them to be running a pick-and-roll offense for most of this game. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's
That's all.
Ross. After the made shot from Harris.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those.
And
He's
one.
going to take his game to the next level.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And so he hits both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason. He's such a good all-around player.
Raptors trail by 8. Now Lowry, right now averaging 15 points a game. Ross, that's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies down low.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Harris outside. Sinks the 15-footer. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
Fields a screen on Ridden. Lowry for 3. Count the bucket. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Delfino. And that one's good. And they're
24 to
scoring pretty well as
17.
we conclude the first quarter.
See, if I would have never got injured or sprained my ankle, we would have won 2 times and we would have still been 10-0. But I did something wrong. I did a crossover. I tried to go behind the back with my left, so I was on my left-hand side. I went to my right, behind the back, to my right, but it was under my legs, and then I crossed over to the right, and that's how I sprained my ankle.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist, and we're seeing great offensive movement.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Harris in at shooting guard. Carlos Delfino out there with Udo. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Ridnour in at the point.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Now here is Harris. 24-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Got him.
From beyond the arc, and that
Yes,
one's good.
sir.
Harris has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bucks.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve. You know, you look at Jaja Pachulia, I think it's underrated. He can really score around the basket. He knows how to use his body in a physical manner. And he can step out and knock it down from 15 feet, too.
Here's Harris. After the made shot from Johnson, Harris misses. Raptors trail by 8. Ross kicks to AC. Landry Fields on the wing. He's guarded by Delfino.
Yes, let's
No
go.
good from Ross.
You got it, Delfino. You got it,
Originally
Delfino.
from the Republic of Georgia in Eastern Europe and has played most of his career in Atlanta, Georgia.
You know, probably a little different. Atlanta,
It is, Steve. It is a lot different, actually, than the Republic of Georgia.
just a little.
Yes.
But he's really solidified his place in the league. He's tough. He throws his weight around, draws fouls.
And one.
All the things you
Oh.
like in a backup center.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lowry drives in. Rejected by
And one.
Wagner. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin Jay, in that last game against the
He
Wizards,
missed, let's go.
really lit it up on the
He
floor.
missed. He missed.
finished with 24 points and flashed his range a few times in the process. A truly dominating game from him and what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know,
Oh, that's open.
play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin. And we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent
That's
memory
off.
bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
And so it's Milwaukee with it.
Come on, make it 3.
By Kyle Lowry.
Yes, sir.
Basket by Harris.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different
See that
mindset
will.
between these teams.
Eliminate shoot. Okay.
And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Bucks number 1.
Yeah, plain and simple, they do not take bad shots. They really share the ball. They get great player and ball movement, and that's why they shoot the percentage that they do.
Ridenour with the steal.
Yeah, fast
And
break,
the court
fast
from the
break.
Bucks on the break.
And one.
Ridenour's running.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of
And
concentration,
one.
finding a way to get that shot to fall.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And you can see his knowledge, his basketball IQ, by the way he operates that pick and roll.
Yeah, he's really got that down. I mean, it doesn't matter who the screener is. Either he can run it with just about anybody on the receiving end.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. The pass to Hansbrough. Poked away. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Milwaukee making a switch here. Knights checked in. Shot clock at 5. Okay, that's a 2-pointer. That one a little long.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Open
And
shot,
one.
Butler, and
Let's
he connects
go.
with the jumper. The screen did the trick. Butler's got 5 now. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for
I ain't
Toronto.
gonna say nothing. Cause what I would have done if I was Bucks and I had all the games, I would have tried to do, and my phone was on, I would have tried to do NBA 2K21 on Moldova. That's what I would have done, but Bucks don't know that.
Gay trade sent Jose Calderon, Kyle Lowry said that now the Raptors were his team. And while that might be debatable, he's clearly got the talent to run a team.
And I already tried both of the devices, but it don't work for me because my phone ain't on. If my phone was on and I tried it, it probably would work.
Lowry with the ball. He has 5. DeRozan on the wing. Passes to Valanciunas.
I wish I had 2K15 and 16. Because if I had that, then it would be crazy.
Amazing rebounder for a 6-foot-tall guard.
He's physical, doesn't mind throwing his weight around. He's confident. You can see how aggressive
I wish
he is.
all the 2Ks that Agent Zero got, I wish it was on Xbox One. Because if it was on Xbox One and there was a lot of them, I would have went to the GameStop area and got me some of all the collections. And if I had like a lot of money, I probably would have done it. But ain't no way. I could probably get 17 on Xbox One.
Now, here is Knight. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot by Mayo is no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Outside Lowry. Tries it from the top of the key. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. It's O.J. Mayo on the way. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
They trying to catch up. 31 to 37. They trying to catch up. One more game. One more game. One more game. One more game.
That's good for Mayo. Milwaukee making a switch here. So he's able to get 1 of 2. And so we conclude the first half. Bucks ahead. They're up by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Drew, I know you like to talk an awful lot about pace. Clearly your team is in control here. How do you think
I like my shot that I have. It's just my feet. I won't be set. I have to set my feet. So much
defense has been pretty good. Getting up to a fast start was important, but the pace, I like it a lot.
Coach, thank you. Guys, overall, he's pretty pleased.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And now, brought to you.
I can't believe I did an acrobatic layup with my right hand.
And they played 2 quarters out in Air Kansas Center, and a great game is in progress for our halftime show. The Milwaukee Bucks have the lead against Toronto. They're certainly playing up to the high standards we've seen through their recent hot streak. A great performance by Jay in the first half. He's got 12 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. He's got 10 points and also has contributed with his passing, making some assists. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. Beautiful view of Toronto, Ontario, as we welcome you back to the game.
I could probably make one video on the playoffs
Game for Harris.
and then get ready for tomorrow. Get ready for tomorrow.
Out in three-point lane.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those.
So basically, I think what I'm gonna do is in the morning, I'm gonna make 2 videos in the morning. So it's gonna be the playoffs still, but it's gonna be By the time I make 2 videos, it's gonna be the last one. It's gonna be round 1.
Lowry with the ball, picked up by Harris. Lowry against Harris. Shot from free throw range and misses it off the right side of the rim. Bucks leading by 7. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Harris misses. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And DeRozan, here we go. That is good. DeRozan's got the first points in the second half here for the Raptors. Milwaukee's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with Doris Burke to see how Rudy Gay is doing.
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Raptors' head athletic trainer. He had some bad news to pass on, as he said the injury looks to be a severely sprained ankle.
Just like me.
Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team, who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin,
It should have been 4 weeks for Rudy Gay,
as quickly as
so we could win.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
And 1.
Now here's Ilyasova. The stupendous finish in traffic. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Catch up with Doris from the side.
Alright, shootout will and
Break, I
pick and
listened
roll
in on
offense.
Larry Drew's huddle.
That's what I'm
He's
gonna focus
looking
on
for
right
some
now.
old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Lowry.
That's all.
After the made shot from Ilyasova, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Lowry. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lowry
Got him.
against Harris.
Pull up.
From about 19 feet.
Oh.
And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
And Toronto making a change here. Novak's checked in. Harris kicks to Butler.
And 1.
Shot from 6. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. Raptors trailed by 11. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You want a picture of what a three-point
All right.
Let's take a look at Kyle Lowry's career. I mean, here's a guy who was a role player the first couple of years in the league, but then added the 3-ball to his arsenal and became a starting point guard, and a lethal one at that.
And 1.
Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Talk about Lowry, a new school-type player, perhaps from playing with the stat-centric Rockets. He doesn't shoot many long twos.
No, it's all threes or get to the rim. That's kind of the Rockets' mantra, and that's one of the reasons he gets to the foul line as often as he does.
Carlos Delfino's checked in for the Bucks. Gary Neal comes in for O.J. Mayo. Now here's DeRozan. Casey's shot is good.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Harris against Lowry.
Got him.
Releases. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to AC. Here's Johnson.
And he missed. How you missed that?
Ilyasova
We'll try it
got his
again.
4th
We'll try it
rebound
again.
with that last one here tonight. Last
And
time
1.
they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from Delfino. AC dishes two to Rosen. That's good. Rosen's got his third basket of the night right there.
He's very savvy in
Play
traffic.
through
He gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding
limited
himself
shots
from contact
and get
finding
shooters
a way to
open. I
finish
got
at the
you.
rim.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, well, Larry Drew had some advice for his team over that last break. He told Jay that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach turned to the team in the huddle and said, quote, tonight he's going to be the player that carries us. Let's start getting him more touches. He also talked about creating good looks on the perimeter, saying we can hurt them from the outside. That should be a focus. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And Toronto making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Bucks leading by 7. Ridnour kicks to Ilyasova. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Sanders passes to Ridnour. Off target with his three. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
Gray inside. Working on Sanders. Johnson outside. From 17 feet out. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ridnour dishes to Harris.
Got him. Got him.
Lets it fly from 18. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
He is
out.
Anyway.
No
Oh, he
good
missed
there.
it.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Bucks lead. It's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And here now is our State Farm assist to the game, and Steve coming earlier on a three-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior.
Bucks leading by 9. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Jay out there with Mayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Butler. Harris with it. 7 shooting. Lowry kicks to DeRozan.
Logan Paul.
Harris has got the ball. Harris missing again.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Hansbrough setting the pick for Lowry. Here's DeRozan. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now here's Ilyasova.
Got him.
Pulls it up. And right through it goes. 20 points for Jay.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
And the Raptors call time here. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game.
I gotta run on transition, and I gotta get shooters open. Y'all focus on limited shots.
For the late game push.
That's why y'all gotta work.
Minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
He told them, hey guys, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. We're still.
Fires it up. Yep, right through the net. Harris has got 22.
His hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Fields with the 3. Marica's shot is
Oh,
now Toronto takes it the other way. Lowry with the ball. Butler covering. Lowry drawing the double team. He dishes it to Hansbrough. Lets the three fly. And again, no good by Toronto. Bucks leading by 9.
Try again, Butler.
Here's Butler.
Let's go, Butler.
One-handed slam.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now here's Hansbrough. Shot is good off the bad rim and in.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the field.
All right, Sanders. Here you go. Here you go. Come on, Sanders.
Harris passes to Sanders.
I got you.
Butler dishes to Harris. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And let's get this update now from
Defensive glass. Defensive glass. Defensive glass.
Hey, Kevin, during that last
Defensive
break,
glass.
Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He wants to see a more open,
There you go.
aggressive approach offensively. He told his guys they're playing it too safe, trying to be too precise. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
And thank you, Doris. Harris against Lowry. Pulls up. Harris misses. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Harris. It's Fields outside. They get it again. Valanciunas, good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Harris kicks to Mayo. 1:51 left in the fourth. The leaner falls for him. That was a difficult shot.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
Milwaukee making a switch. Ridnour's checked in. Now here is Lowry. Outside, Fields. And O.J. Mayo pulls it down. Bucks leading by 9. Ridnour kicks to Ilyasova. Pass to Mayo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good shot.
Mayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
No way you can get back into the game if you continue to give up layups.
Lowry dishes 2 to Rosen. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Hansbrough. And again, no good by Toronto.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there. I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
They really had it going, Clark. Their offense propelled them.
Yeah, in this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And after trailing in this season series, these teams finishing at 2-2 against the Raptors.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Pachulia, he's checked in for Sanders. Udo comes in for Ilyasova. Gary Neal's checked in for Karan Butler. And Harris subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Here is Ross. A 3 off the inbound. It's rebounded by Udo. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Shoots. Harris misses. Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And AC kicks to Ross. Here's Fields. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Harris with it. Ridnour passes to Harris. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr endorsement, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Shane.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, on the next episode, we'll be versing the Atlanta Hawks. So, stay tuned. And yeah, man, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.